We'll take everything up from right here, if that's okay.
Okay.
The defendant can sit there so he can be closer.
Sure.
All right.
Good job.
Raise your right hand, sir. You solemnly swear or affirm any statement you make during this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Okay. Lower your hand. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Reese, please state your name for the record.
My name is Fred John Reese II.
And you do know Mr. Or Dr. Bordage, correct?
Since 1987.
Okay. And you currently are the power of attorney over his estate, correct?
As far as I know, he took it away from me.
Okay. Did you?
While he was in rehab, he called the bank and said I was stealing from him and to take it away. He called his mom, gave him my phone number, said that she called me and tell me to get the keys and all this stuff. And he not telling her that he was deemed incompetent. He didn't even tell me that until I got it took into his mail. I got a posted thing from the psychiatric board, whatever said it, and that's how I found that out.
And I'm sorry that you didn't hear it correctly. You should have learned that from.
He called me when
Who's he?
Mr. West. He called me on my phone when I was watching on YouTube, saying that
Proceeding is in this court?
yeah, when they were going to release him on his own recognizance or whatever to do outpatient rehab, and I'm like, I said, he called me. I said, well,
Who's he? John?
Mr. West called me on the phone and said that he said I already paid this. And I said, no, I didn't know nothing about this. You know, otherwise they would have already been paid. I said, I was told through the grapevine from the paintings that he owed, it was going to be $75,000 to $80,000. And I would have paid that too, but he ordered me not to pay that. He didn't want me to pay the HOA fees, which was almost $7,000 he hadn't paid since August of 2023. And so I paid those, and that's what he was calling. He got mad at me because I wasn't going to send out the memoirs that say that same old delusional stuff. And I said, that's not going to help you. And I said, it's not going to help you get out of jail. And he cuts me out and did all that. And then he's writing letters to Mr. Warren, which is the state lawyer. I didn't ask for this. He sent it to me in the mail.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
And I said, I want to know what's going on. Because when I came in October with him, I sat there, I was so deployed, I was crying because that's not him.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know what he does from day to day because I don't live here. I lived in Austin, now I live in Cameron. And I said, I just moved to Cameron 2 years ago, and all this is with frustration to me. I had everything caught up.
Yes, sir.
I had paid his Jeep, all that from the beginning.
The defendant.
Yes.
Yeah, it is properties. And his
And I got all his bills caught up, and then he's calling me when I put money on the books. He's calling me and he's telling me all these things. First, he's texting me, and I'm like, I want to know if this is you because I'm not putting no money on anything unless I know who it is.
Good. That's good.
And then he finally called me, and then the way he's talking to me, and I said, I don't want it because you're not going to treat me like that. You know, and treat me with disrespect. Yeah, he's been my friend, and he puts in there, he has Mr. Warren, the state lawyer, send it to me in the mail. And I'm like, I mean, I try to help him, but when he was in rehab, but first thing he's doing, he's calling the bank and telling them that he took it away from me, that I'm stealing from him. And when I go in there, I'm treated like a criminal.
No, you shouldn't.
And they're looking at me like this, and the person's talking to me, the worst person I usually deal with.
Hold on just one second. You know, he's going to be testifying. Raise your right hand.
You already did.
Did we do that? Yeah. It wasn't showing that.
Very beginning, yes.
Okay.
But Mr. West called me and told me, but I said, well, I don't have no checkbook. He was telling Mr. Warren that I had a check, or Mr. West that I had a checkbook. I don't have no checkbook. I have to come all the way from Cameron, which I did once a month and paid his bills, went through all the mail. I had to post office, keep his mail there.
Why is this man still in the loop if the defendant is working against him? I mean, he's obviously getting punished here by this man's action.
That's why.
And that's
When August, when
what
it
should you
happened,
do?
I said, I'm not doing
I
it.
feel sympathetic for this
And
man.
that's why
He's
we wanna-
getting victimized.
And that's why we want to bring him in to to explain
You
that,
think
Your Honor.
that's funny, don't you, sir? You're rude and abusive. You don't follow the rules. You'll get a chance to speak when you get a chance and when it's proper, sir. Please don't interrupt. That's rude and it's inappropriate and it's not part of the rules. We learned that when we were in kindergarten. Go ahead, sir. You're entitled to speak. Go
I
ahead.
mean, I wanna,
What is it you're
I
asking?
wanna help him
Your
and that
Honor,
kind of stuff, but I don't wanna be where he's calling the bank.
Victimized.
I mean, but I can deal with him, but when he calls the bank when he's in rehab and he's telling them that I'm stealing from him and then tells his mom that, his mom
That's
saw
fine.
me.
the issue, Your Honor, is we're trying to get the restitution to this individual. From everything I'm aware of, he has the money in the bank to cover this. It's a matter of how can we get it paid?
He has more than money. I would do it and I told you to let me know and you never let me know.
Oh, I told you to contact us and let us know.
Look, that's, yeah, okay.
Mr.
Okay.
Wade, you told
You're
me.
not taking,
all your office
you hadn't, I haven't sworn you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you gotta be careful about this,
Yeah.
but as an officer of the court, what is
I
it
said, I have to
that
drive
needs to be done here? This,
to Cameron. I have to drive here to get,
he's supposed to be doing a service. He's trying to help somebody.
Right.
And he sounds like he's been victimized and it's painful for him and it's costly.
Yeah.
Well, what is it that is the plan to try to fix this
I
problem?
can go do it, but I don't want to deal with 5 points. I have to. Those people treat me like shit.
Well, I can't speak that way. We're in
Sorry.
open court on a YouTube channel
Sorry.
here. Don't be careful. But I sense your frustration at the very least. What is it, sir, you want to do? Do you want to continue to be a responsible person in here? Nobody is forcing you to this. If you feel like you don't want to accept this responsibility and deal with it because of the difficulty and the pain and you're trying to act in good faith and people are working against you here who wanted you to help them. And if you don't need to do that, then let me know because you shouldn't have to feel like you're being punished by acting in a responsible position. And I sense you have good intent and goodwill. Tell me what you want to do, sir. Do you want to, are you, it's just.
I want to help him and I haven't done it since then because
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I want him to get help. He needs help.
How are we working on that? Isn't he?
He's eligible for outpatient, but
That ain't gonna work.
he's got to have some kind of.
But the restitution has to be paid before you will let him out on a PR bond to do that. So the problem is I can't access the money.
And if
So we have to get the power of attorney, which is Mr. Reese. Is the
I
only
can
one
go
that
do it,
can
but he needs help. And let him out outpatient, he's not gonna do it. Nobody can monitor him. I can't do it. I have my spouse. I said, I live in Cameron, I have my own life. I said, and I talk to him every once in a while. I don't usually see him. It's just what he tells me. I don't believe some of it. Some of the stuff I found out, lying to his mom that I left him for another man. He left me for another man.
Let's fix this. Can we fix it? Is it fixable?
John, pay the restitution. Don't be difficult about this. Pay the restitution.
Don't speak to him.
The thing is that when
He looks, sir, he sounds like he's trying to
and I
work with
discovered
you.
that he had 2 checks written to Milam County Tax Office for his taxes out of my checking account. His POA explicitly states that he does not get paid handling my business. He took money out of my account. He also had cash advances paid to
All
him.
right.
And so totaling to about $8,500. I asked him not to handle my business anymore, to hand over everything to my youngest brother, Mark
And your
Borden.
brother don't want it.
That's not true. I'm not taking anything
That is
that you
true.
meant to say unfair.
Hey, who
Mr.
says that?
His brother.
Come on. No, hold on. That's not the way we work. It works in a responsible fashion. But if you're going to make an outburst, you're going to have to leave. But I don't want you to leave. I want you to be here so everybody can hear. I want to fix this. Let's try to fix this. You got a life. You got a life. You got a life. Let's move on. It's like we're stuck in a Twilight Zone episode here. Let's act responsibly, everybody, and then take steps to get things accomplished. We're at an impasse.
Your Honor, my suggestion, my first step forward, I think it should be is get the restitution, get a cashier's check money or bank check, whatever from the bank today to pay the restitution, get it back up to Mr. Laird, and then let's move on to the next stage.
What do y'all say about that?
I mean, that would be the most logical.
I don't have a problem with it, Judge.
You didn't have a problem.
Here's the
Can
restitution.
that be
I
done?
think he's fine with it.
It can be
He
done.
wants to be, it's a matter of everything good.
What is it? And sir,
I've been at this for 7 months. I'm
Hold on.
amazed that it's taken this long.
what? Sir, we're trying to get something accomplished. Can you do that, sir? As his
That
representative?
person?
Yes, make it out to that person and for that amount.
Amount. And bring it back to the DA's office to petition Mr. Laird.
Can that be done? Do you
I mean, you're-
agree to do that as soon as you can? Yes?
Yes.
You're
Okay,
here in Beaumont right now, so.
all right. When can you do it? Immediately? Sign it.
Like I say, he's here in Beaumont right now, he's in town, so let's get it done today.
All right. Is that, sir, can you accomplish that? You know where to go to bring it and get it done. Are you making a promise under oath that that will be done today to this court? Okay, so
Get done.
I'm gonna hold you to that promise. That's contemptible if you fail to follow up also when you're able to do it. Are you making that decision voluntarily and what you think is in the best interest of all concerned?
I would have done it if he would have let me know, just let me
Yes,
know.
sir. Would you be so kind to take care of that? Can you let us know through his attorney, Mr. Bordash's attorney, and then he'll pass it on to the state, and then that gets done. What's the next step?
Yeah, next step I would request, what we originally were planning to do is to release him on a PR bond to get outpatient treatment.
What states say on that?
I don't have a problem with that, Judge, as long as we know where he's at.
Right.
He's not having
Right.
contact with our complainants anymore.
And sir, and
Where's it gonna be?
yeah, we're gonna find out. Who are you, sir, now?
Thanks, Mark Allen, we're actually Walter Young's brother.
Okay, come on up, sir, if you'd be so kind. How long have you been in custody, Mr. Dr. Bordash?
In January.
How long have you been in
January.
custody now?
17 months.
That's long enough, right, everybody? And you are Dr. Bordash's relative,
Yes, sir, youngest brother.
youngest brother.
Yes, sir.
And how are you employed, sir? What is your occupation?
I am a beer salesman with Del Hawkins Fairleigh, been looking 30 years. I graduated from Lamar University.
Okay. Apparently sound like a very responsible person. And what can you add to all of this? What do you think will help everybody involved here move forward?
Well, obviously Walter needs some help, but he's not getting help. If we can't get
No,
out here.
we're stuck in the Twilight Zone and we need to
Correct.
move out of that into some assistance, medical assistance.
Absolutely. And if Mr. West, Mr. Reese doesn't get that money, I'm willing to pay the restitution out of my own.
He's promised his word. I believe him.
If it goes through, then I'm more than likely to.
Okay, he's gonna get that done immediately. All right.
Okay.
And then he gets that done, then we release him. I'll release him and then it will be on, who's then the supervising official over that? I mean, how do we know what, is being done here? Is there an outpatient kind of program through the probation office where he can come check in to ensure that everything's being done properly? And then the court also has to make an order of release so that
Grab that.
the defendant has
Back notes from.
mandates and
Can't believe because there's no comment.
And I'd say set it on a review docket and 2 months down the road to see how.
I think the only thing we're gonna be able to do, Judge, is if we order him to have outpatient treatment, we find where that place is going to be and have those people send in reports just like we do from inpatient to let us know that he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. But I don't think probation will do it since he's not on probation.
We have already discussed this back in October.
Yeah,
have a-
I got that. I got that information.
They have a
I have that in front.
But they have a pretrial release program, see, that might be able to monitor them through that. It's not usually done because this is kind of an aberration.
I know, Judge, I just
We'll
can't
check.
figure.
I can check with the owner and see if they can help monitor. If not, you can figure out some way of somebody monitoring or some kind of status.
All right, so that's the orders of the court.
Yeah, and I'll work on something.
And again, sir, I'm sorry, your full name, sir, so I can get this in an order here.
John Reese.
I'm sorry.
Fred John Reese, Riess. Correct.
And what else, Mr. Reese, anything you would like to add that you feel like you've been part of this here? Anything else you want to add that's
The only thing that I
that
have.
so you can
concern
understand
about-
fully and that Dr. Bordash here understands as well. So
The only thing I'm concerned is that Mark is coming up. Mark didn't want to have any part to do with it. Walter was sending him letters. Yes, his brother.
that's who's talking.
He didn't want to deal with it, you knew about the memoirs and all that stuff. He wanted me to deal with it. I said I didn't want it in August. Last year, when the stuff with the bank, I talked to him, but he called me, his mom called me, and all that stuff. He didn't want any part of it.
Okay. What somebody has to monitor him for it. And
And where's he gonna stay? Where he lives, the town guard home?
I don't
He
know.
live right next door. It's not gonna work.
Hey, John, please don't make this difficult.
Hold on.
I would like to get out of jail. I've been in jail for 17 months.
Yeah, I bet.
Not making this difficult.
Hold on, please. We're gonna look into this, the pre-trial release program through probation so that there can be a monitoring entity. He's not on probation, he hadn't been convicted, thus but they do pre-trial release supervision, and that's what we are here. That's where we are. So we'll talk to them about monitoring, and that's what I want to do, sir, so that you get monitored, you're not in custody, but they keep up with you and they make sure to help you move forward in a responsible fashion. And I'd like you, sir, to also be part of this, so that the probation office, if that's what they do, can feel comfortable that you you seem a responsible man, and the doctor, we want him to get help to be the best he can be. And also, we've got a relationship here that's fractured that may or may not get help, and well, yeah, and
They're never-
anyway, everybody needs to fix messes, personal messes as well as legal messes, because it is a waste of the limited lifespan that we have to be unhappy and be frustrated and not forgive and move on. And if relationships can be fixed, fix them. And this it's too short of a lifespan to be unhappy and upset. Fix that. Be happy. Please. That's my Christmas wish in the middle of this. Okay. And again, I had your full name, sir.
Mark Allen Bordash.
And we're going to need your information. If you can give it to the state and to the defense so that we can get that over to the probation office so that they can have, if all of this, if my plan works, they have a contact person. And Fred, how about you? What about your situation?
John,
He goes by John.
John, yeah, well, I have a middle name that I don't use.
well, my parents call me Fred John, but they're not alive anymore.
All right. Mr. Reese, what do you want to say? Anything else you want to add? Okay, that's okay. Thank you for being here and trying to work this mess out. So doctor, you see what we're gonna do? Try to fix all of this to and through pretrial services, and we'll work on that. Now I gotta pick a jury today, but when I'm not doing that,
I gotta be back in one as well, so.
we'll try to fix this so
Yeah.
everybody can move on and get out of custody and get help. Are you involved in this too, sir? In this
No, that's my
situation,
spouse.
or is that?
That's my spouse.
Okay, he's not involved in this. Okay. I wanted everybody to be heard if they had a contact with this issue. Okay, and you're gonna get all the information through John and then to the DA. Okay. When that is done, I'm gonna release him.
Yeah, absolutely, Your Honor. I'll be there back at 1 o'clock for trial docket, and I'll stick around and make sure it gets done today.
Okay, anything else from the state? We're in recess. Thank you.
Judge,
This guy's bond, but we didn't finish the hearing.
he's sitting right there in the little chair.
That's the phone number.
Quinn Swalford.
Yours.